your boy, Paul Harris, aka Crazy Harper. Hey, guess what? It's your first time tuning in. Go ahead, hit doggone subscribe button, hit notification bell every time I post some new content. Well, people, I it's only I'm only gonna be on here for a little while. 9 times out of 10, I'm probably gonna do a two-parter. Today is considering y'all know how I start do things. But apparently, I saw a clip of this show on another YouTube channel. I can't remember where I actually saw that, but the premise, for the most part, is pretty much the same damn thing, people. You know, it's funny, like when put it like this, we all get grown, we're all born, and we go through life trying to figure shit out, right? But then I just think, to a certain point or to a certain age, however y'all actually really want to look at it, right? Um, the human brain just shuts down. It's almost like, okay, all right, I'm old enough, I don't want no shit else. And I'm pretty sure anytime when you call yourself poor minds, and I get it, poor, whatever the fuck, but let's just say that this is a misspelling of what the fuck it should actually really be, right? I mean, because some of this shit, because my whole deal is, you almost got to ask yourself, okay, where do y'all find these people? Like, seriously, you know? And I get it, 9 times out of 10 is probably what the people want or whatever, but I mean, honestly, Larry, I mean, come on, Cam, you was a former quarterback at one point. Until that foul up that you did in the Super Bowl, right? But you gotta learn to read the defense. Know how motherfucker gonna come at you, right? Once you do that, right, you can evade, you can duck, bob, weave, whatever the fuck. Throw the ball downfield, right? And just know it's either gonna be a first down or a touchdown, depending on where you're at on the field and depending on what type of play is being called. So we're gonna let this run. But I'm just gonna tell you right now, this right here, So let's see. Let's go.
That's why a lot of women don't have kids, not because they're scared of being a mother. We scared of these men. We scared of these men. This ain't Valentine's, it's Halloween.
Okay, well, right there. You talk about Halloween and you got all this shit on your face. If I didn't know any better, it looked like your ass got stung by some bees 1,001 times. Right? It goes back to, I forget what movie it was that I saw, right? But the guy on there, he was pretty much saying everybody wears a mask, right? And which, for the most part, that just means that every day is motherfucking Halloween, especially for you women, right? I mean, because y'all go put all this shit on, You put all this shit on your face. And then you go out to the club or whatever. And you downplay damn near every dude that's in there. Right? And then it's just like, and I'm pretty sure she talking about they not scared to be mothers. And for the most part, that may be true, right? But again, 5-minute rule always come in play, right? You don't know what the fuck the 5-minute rule is because I'm just gonna tell you right now. This one right here, I wouldn't even give this motherfucker time of day. Plain and simple. So let me shut up. Because I'm pretty sure this is just the preview. So let's just see what the fuck happens.
We are afraid. My ovaries are shaking right now. As soon as I walked in the room, they said, Cam Newton, run.
Oh, bitch, please. You know you trying to get bent over. Both of y'all are. All right? So, hey. Oh, and before I go any further, y'all already know the deal. Today's show is being brought to you in part by the people that make this fantastic drink, Four Loko. This is electric lemonade. It's one of my favorites. So, hey, now that I got that out the way, let's go ahead and finish up to see what these motherfuckers got to say.
Because you know how you get down.
Platonically.
So why did y'all come on the show? Right? It really wouldn't surprise me none if all three of them fucked once the damn podcast was over.
Yo, what's good? What's poppin'? What it is, what it ain't, what it could be, what it should be, what it would be. Cam Newton, the son, Mr. Boogie Dog, here with another episode of Funky Friday, Valentine edition. And I promise, I really do promise to give good content for the masses and most of all, ladies and gentlemen, I promise to always keep it funky. Now, I gave a public service announcement and told y'all I needed you guys' help. And you did not disappoint. I told you I was going to have a special guest. Guesses. And they did not disappoint. They will not disappoint. Because with all our powers combined.
Yeah, they did. They already done disappointed just because of how the motherfuckers is looking. So it's already a disappointment. Right? Because I already know something rather fucked up is going to come out of their mouth. I already know it. I already know. Crazy Oak already know, y'all. They're going to say something rather fucked up. Matter of fact, they already have. Well, let's continue.
We are Toxic Planet.
What?
Toxic Planet. Okay.
No.
They are podcasters, self-proclaimed winos. H-Town hotties. I present to some and introduce to others the hosts of the Ladies of Poor Minds, Drea Nicole and Lex P. Ladies.
Yes.
Are we ready?
We are ready. That was a
Yes.
hell of an intro. Self-proclaimed winos is nuts.
Wino? Y'all don't drink wine?
Winos, though.
I mean,
Wine.
he probably watched the throwback.
Yeah.
You know, we used to
be
have a
real
big old
drunk on the
bear fight.
throwback.
Barefoot. Take it to the head.
Take it to the head.
Yeah. With
Yeah,
the barefoot.
yeah.
Yeah.
They fucked. For the most part, I really don't even need to watch no more of this. Because, again, I already know what the fuck. I already know what the outcome is going to be on this all motherfucking ready. I already know. But let's continue.
I like
Yeah.
that Wi-Fi. It's kind of, y'all got me in like a little ping pong,
Yeah.
pickleball, tennis kind of dynamic.
No. But I still like
Mingle?
dabble.
Oh,
I be dipping and dabbling.
yeah, so you single?
No. See, let me tell you something. I was working with the producers, and this year I wanted to get a Bible because we needed to have some real promises. A promise to tell the truth, the whole truth. So help us God.
Yeah.
Are we all in relationships?
I'm single right now. But I still like
Mingle?
I thought it was platonic. Am I wrong or right?
No,
You say tomatoes or tomatoes?
Eclectic.
You say
That's what
pecan
or
or you say
eclectic.
pecan? Yeah, like we over here acting like we all graduated from college
We
with
did.
doctors and
Well, we
masters
did.
and PhDs. And
I'm just
Okay,
kidding.
where's
But
that
I was
going?
asking if there was a joke that I'm missing out on.
Okay, this is the
if a woman is not interested in a man, is it a requirement for her to show her soft side?
no.
I 1000% agree with this because this is a comment I get constantly because I'm very on camera. Like, I'm Lex P. I'm loud, I'm aggressive, I'm this and I'm that. But what I said earlier, I'm a pick me.
I mean, but the thing about it though is this. If you loud and obnoxious already, ain't trying to hear shit what you gotta say. Right? I mean, now if you get those that just feel like, oh, I must find out what type of person this person truly is, then hey, by all means, right? But the thing about it though is this. I'm the crazy uncle. Y'all know this, right? But at the same time, though, right? To be perfectly honest with y'all, from me, who I actually really am, right? Versus my character, or alter ego, or whatever the hell it is that you actually really want to call it, there's really no difference here, right? If you a lousy motherfucker, guess what? You finna be a lousy motherfucker, whether I tell you or whether the crazy uncle tells you, right? I mean, so this whole thing about being soft, that was a bullshit ass question. If you actually really want to stop and think about it for a minute, right? But it's quite obvious these motherfuckers don't know how to be soft. And then again, define soft. Don't worry, I'll wait.
With my man behind closed doors, but that's not for you. So if you just want to go and smoke cigars, and obviously cigar smoking is fun. You've been smoking that, and that cigar juicy. I know it's good. So I'm saying if you just want to go and smoke a cigar and have a good time, you don't owe anybody anything. So no, you don't have to show any
Why
side.
you gotta show some passerbyers your feminine side?
Like, what are we?
But see, here's the deal. And this is why I'm saying that it's a bullshit question. Right? And for the most part, I really don't know who asked this question. Really don't give a fuck, but the thing about it though is this. How you present yourself on the outside is more than enough for a person. Okay, say like bee stung face here, right? So when you come out, right, how you dress, right? Guess what? The persona has already been given. And so at this time, it really doesn't matter whether you soft, so-called soft, so-called hard. You done fucked up already. Look at you, right? I mean, put like this. People, you dress how you want to dress, right? But then we could be like, motherfuckers, you trying to catch. Right? And just like I said, just know before, you know they fucked. She got bent over. I'm just gonna
Talking
No,
about.
but this is what I would say to this. You got to show some signs to what you want, though. Because some chicks can be so strong that they don't even send no flare guns, no type of winks, no type of nothing that makes a man feel like, okay, I can see it.
But why do I need to do that for somebody that I'm not trying
She's sending
to
them signs to the man she wants. I promise you.
She didn't say that, though.
But I'm saying, if she wants the man, I'm telling you, she gonna soften up real quick.
I agree.
But some women don't.
But they do.
Or do they not want that nigga?
This is the thing. The question is what the question is. Don't put Lex P's perspective on the question, because you may be strong and have shown the dude that you like, you may soften up to it. I've witnessed women be so strong and like a guy that they haven't even shown that to the man. Now the man is like, hold on, baby.
How you know that? Because you're not her friend.
I'm not. But I've observed something, though.
Yeah. Okay. So you read the defense, and then look, don't please. I get it. You know, this is a show. You can't help how you look from time to time, but look, darling, don't do that. Like, seriously. I mean, because you're already extremely questionable as it is. Right? You know, but the thing about it, though, is this. And it's quite obvious, goddamn defense. You're not reading what the defense is showing you. Because if you did, a lot of this shit what you're talking about right now, you wouldn't be talking. Okay? Because every woman is going to show you their side. They're going to actually really show you what they're about. Started with their appearance. Right? Now, for the most part, right? And then, I'm gonna get on the fella for a little bit on this one, right? The thing about it though is this. A lot of y'all ask up to a woman. Y'all really don't. And to be perfectly honest with you, the crazy uncle, I don't know how to step up to no woman. And as far as like, okay, like starting the conversation, right? And whatever happens, just happens, right? One day I might just motherfucker just show up. Okay? And then, it could be like, I'll give you a prime example. My first marriage, right? I didn't step up to my ex-wife. She came to me with it. Right? Because of the persona that I gave off. I was always well dressed when I came to work. If like this, if I was gonna wear jeans that day, guess what? My shit was pressed. If I was gonna wear shorts that day, guess what? My shit was pressed. All right? I never played this. And this was before I even joined the army. I put like this. I've always had that neat appearance. The cardboard crease. See, I'm an old country boy. I know how to go in there and iron some motherfucking pants. Right? Because the thing about it, the true players, once they put their shit on, they ain't got to say shit else. They'll come to you. Because for the most part, they like your appearance. So in a sense, motherfuck what she saying and what old girl saying. Right? Because I'm telling you something about the crazy uncle. These motherfuckers, they gonna come to me. I ain't gotta say shit to nobody. No female. Y'all better go on my Facebook page and look at how, put like this. When the crazy uncle really put himself together. Matter of fact, I can go in Walmart like this. And motherfuckers is looking. Because I'm that motherfucker. I'm that type of motherfucker. Plain and simple. I know I look good. Damn good. Right? So, so again, a lot of this shit where she talking, right? You go tell that to somebody that really don't know how to play this shit, that really don't know how the game goes, right? Because I'm just telling you, put like this, if I knew how to get in touch with my ex-wife, she'll tell you. He didn't come to me, I came to him. I like how he presented himself. And then she will also tell you, right, that I like how he talked. Right? Now, you ask her that shit now, she probably tell you that I'm a piece of shit and all that kind of stuff. But the thing about though is this. Going into that, I really didn't know that I was going to actually end up walking down the aisle with her a few years later. I didn't. But it's just for the simple fact that I presented myself in such of a way, right, that she just had to step to me. Now, whether or not that she actually really saw that I was old country bumpkin and that I was gullible, I don't know. But it's just for the simple fact, right? It's how I presented myself. And then just know for the longest, I didn't want to deal with her, at least not like that. Right? But then what happens, when you working and then you start talking and then boom, there it is. Because there was another female that was, that actually there was two other females that actually I really had, that was also interested in me. Right? So for the most part, right, I could have walked around that whole goddamn building, right? And been like, okay, all right. And just walk and not say shit to nobody. Right? And I already know a lot of motherfuckers would have stepped up to the crazy uncle. Right? I mean, I get the fact I'm fresh out the game. I'm in this. Yeah, some of the shit I know and some of it I don't know. Right? And then just like what I said, right? It could have been one of those that like, hey, look. Oh, he old country bumpkin. He really don't know a whole lot. So I'm going to try to manipulate his mind in such a way. But, even then, I'm like, no. Because, see, the crazy uncle has been talking like this for a long damn time, people. And see, and that's what a lot of people fail to understand. The true player ain't got to say shit to no goddamn female. They will come to you. Guarantee. You just not, y'all motherfuckers, y'all don't know how to dress no more. Y'all wear them goddamn skinny jeans. And then when you wear the skinny jeans, then you advertising. What the fuck you advertising your ass for? And you supposed to be a man. Unless you like that freaky shit, then hey. But I'm a man. I'm a man by mine. What Scarface said? This ass ain't made for no caps, homie. This ass is exit only. Right? You ain't finna stick nothing wild up my ass, whether it's a finger or any goddamn thing else. Take that shit somewhere else that you can do that too. Because you're not gonna do it to the crazy uncle. Right? Let's go.
I observed, and this is coming from a person that owns a cigar lounge.
That's how you observe. You gotta hold your
So
neck like that.
baby, you strong as hell.
Okay.
You strong. No man want to have a emotional battle with trying to like that.
But guess what? I feel like this though. But maybe that's who she is. And guess what? I always say this because as a woman with a strong personality, maybe she ain't soft though. Maybe that's just not who she is. So if you being yourself scares people off, good. Because you don't need 20 men to like you. You need one. So if I go in the spot and I'm scaring 30 men away, but there's one man who's like, that don't intimidate me. I like it. Good. That's the one I want.
And women gonna be soft for the men that they want to be soft for.
Now, the thing about it though is this. That's a bullshit say. That's a right? Because like she said, 30 people in a room. You scared off 30 people. So here's the deal, right? Motherfuckers like her and her buddy or whatever, y'all be quick to say, right? Oh, we got options. But if you come into a room and if you give up that bullshit persona, of course you're gonna run off everybody, right? Everybody else is saying, run. Right? You know, it's almost like that what Richard Pryor said at one time. What was it? Live on the Sunset Strip, where, you know, they was talking about the cheetah and the gazelle, right? And so they was like, you want to go after that herd? And so he said, no, man, they too close, shit. How about we give them another 100 yards? This other motherfucker said, how's the wife and family, man? You know, it's going to be tourist season soon. I got an arm last year. So the motherfucker said, they about far enough already. And right. And so basically, so when the gazelle see it, right, you know, they know these motherfuckers is coming, right? It say they just get up and just start running. They don't even look. Run! And then the motherfucker that can't hear is in trouble. Cheetah! What? Cheetah! What? Cheetah! What you say? It's your ass. I got you. So just know, you the goddamn cheetah. Everybody else in the room know to get the fuck away from you. But even then, the motherfucker that didn't go nowhere, he let you get close enough and that motherfucker did some shit like this. And your ass fell 900 yards trying to stop. Talking about, ooh, that's what I like. No, he knew. He stood there. He did that shit on purpose.
I don't think it's necessarily something you have to pull out of a woman. I think we all naturally have it, and it's going to come out for the right man who bring it out.
From the man's perspective, you got to show me a sign. Like I got to know. I got to see it. I got to experience it. Even if it's just, oh, she really funny though. Or it's like, oh, she got like a nurture inside her.
But you have to bring that out in her. You know, when women act soft, when they feel safe. Yes, because y'all be, oh yeah, y'all, I ain't gonna do that. Yo, take you to dinner. We gotta go on a walk date first. I gotta take it a
coffee
drink,
date, picnic.
Like we gotta jump through hoops. But once a man lets you, and I'm not even talking about finance.
So you get so here it is. So here's the $64,000 question. Here's the $64,000 question. Let's go back to all of the men, the 30 men that she talked about earlier, right? 29 of the motherfuckers left. Number 30 stayed, but instead of him doing this, he acted like he acts like really was like, you know what? Hey, how you doing? My name's such such such. Blah 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 blah. Right? Then you talk, have a drink, blah 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 blah, and all that kind of shit, right? And then this motherfucker, obese stung face right here, right? What she said? Oh, we gotta have coffee first. Bitch, I just met you. Right? I'm not finna take your ass no goddamn where. And you order up every goddamn thing on the menu. I'm out of $400, and just know you done ate ate and drank like $350 worth of this shit. Right? And fellas, don't take the first day, take her ass to motherfucking Starbucks, somewhere. We're gonna sit down, we're gonna talk about this shit for a minute. Right? Now, unless you actually really looking at the initial meeting as the initial date. No. That is not how the song go, people. That is not how the song go. Because I can be like this, because again, 5-minute rule comes into play. Put like this, a person will tell you anything and everything you want to know within 5 minutes of their very first conversation. And then on top of that, you got to look at the presentation. How does she come dressed? What is her appearance? Right? Is she trying to catch? Is she trying to fuck that night? I mean, what is it that she actually really trying to do? Because we as men, right? Not to say that we don't dress to go catch, right? We just a little bit more subtle with our dress versus y'all. Okay? And so, because here's the deal, right? I can sit up here, because here's the deal, right? Because I'm going to always be like, yeah. Okay, all right, I got you. And this whole time, I'm sitting up here trying to figure out, okay, where can I take this motherfucker? Can I take it here? Can I take it there? Can I take it over here? All of this was I know all this shit within 5 minutes. But put like this, and then I can be like, okay, 5 minute mark. What you know so far? All right, blah, 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 blah. All right, go ahead. Go get you another 5. Right? But the thing about though, if you can't catch it in the first 5, then you know what? I suggest you kick your ass back to the drawing board. Because she already told you what the fuck she want, in a sense. Or she doing that camouflage bullshit. Right? And so for the most part, again, y'all as men, put like this, y'all like baby snakes. Like a baby venomous snake where you a bite. Put like this. There's no poison is poison. You're going to get paralyzed regardless. What if I do you like that? Or if I, right? Well, see, this what the fuck y'all do. Guess what? They still ain't going nowhere. Right? Don't buy this. Don't buy no drink because you already know you ain't gonna get no pussy that day. You ain't gonna run. Don't call that bitch no more. Because the thing about though is this: both of y'all can be drunk, y'all can fuck, but this knowing how wise she is, right? She gonna talk about your ass the next goddamn day. Let's go.
Financially, I'm talking about, can I talk to you when I don't feel judged? Can we share stories and we can just kick back and laugh?
Well, look at how you dress. How, again, presentation. You holler about ain't nobody got to sit up here that you as a woman, you ain't got to show your soft side. But how you dress, right? Now, I'm not telling you to come in there and look like you get ready to go to Sunday school. But even then, that could be a little freaky too. Don't fuck around with no dress around me, right? Take you in the bathroom, raise it up, and then we can be praising the Lord in the bathroom. So, hey, let's go.
Definitely. Because men are very insecure. So a lot of times that hardness comes.
Bullshit, right? Let's not go there. See, again, nine times. Well, we already know why your girl's single. And then you say that bullshit there, and then no.
From a man not being secure in himself and feeling like, oh, she requires, I've seen men literally say they'll go to a woman's Instagram page, and if she's been to too many countries and travels too much, oh, I don't want to deal with that. Good, bitch.
Good. You need some.
Yeah, because they 9 times out of 10, and then look, shut up. Don't you say shit, right? And so the thing about it though is this, because the thing about it though is this, they already know that your ass been ran through. Y'all are damaged goods. And then y'all want to call yourself poor minds? Really? So this is what the fuck we do now. Let me hurry up because the baby gonna be here quite shortly. So let's do this and then I'm gonna get out of here.
More stamps, weak ass nigga.
Go on. Me and Drea literally we went to Ibiza together.
Oh my God,
Y'all strong. Y'all strong.
And I punch a nigga in his chest. Yes, I will. I don't give a damn.
And watch you get punched right the fuck back. Okay?
Oh, no. But I don't really think I'm strong. Like
there it is, right there. She telling y'all who the fuck she
is.
She telling you who the fuck she is.
That's how I want niggas to look at me. I do.
Motherfucker, yeah. Testosterone level through the goddamn roof. Right there. Let's go.
Cool. But I'm gonna say it like this. You expect that dude to pick up that tab when y'all first dating?
And he did. And he did.
Did you ask me on a date?
Have you ever asked a guy on a date?
Do I look like I asked a man on a date?
It's probably 9 times out of 10 because you don't know how. Fucked up ass hairdo. Looking like you suck dick for pork chops. Come on now, let's go.
No.
Do you see how those gender expectations are?
I'm okay with those gender roles.
So I'm expecting a woman to show a soft side.
Right.
And there's the other man that's expecting a woman to show her soft side. If you strong, cool. But
yes.
if you're not gonna show me no sign, I just said I need you to show me some signs because you're gonna be smoking that cigar, baby, by yourself. Because the dude that's looking at you or observing you, whether you know that he's looking or observing you at, knowingly or unknowingly, you gotta show something because you're gonna get bypassed.
Okay. She gotta show that she gonna be soft. Well, show me you can pay a bill. Show me that you provide.
Hold on. So you asking for all this on the first date? Really? So this is what the fuck we do? You know what?
And we're doing gender roles.
That's cool.
And okay, men be knowing.
If a dude, no, you
Cam, go. Cam. They got you, dog. They got you. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. Like, it's come on, man. Wait a minute, dog. Hold on, because I really don't even know how old you are, first and foremost. Right? But just going off of what the fuck I just seen. I mean, I great the fact age really ain't got nothing to do with it. It really ain't. Oh, look, you 36 years old. Come on, man. You ain't even hit 40. And you trying to talk and listen for like this. So if you 36 years old, 9 times out of 10, them motherfuckers, they in their 30s too. Right? Now, but here's the deal. I mean, I get it. Everybody, everybody's different. Everybody come up Everybody come up different. Everybody don't, everybody that came up, ain't nobody come up like the crazy uncle. Right? Crazy uncle had a lot of people, a lot of resources, whether it's family. I mean, everybody that I've actually really encountered, especially in my early years, right? I was always able to take something from each and everybody that I actually came in contact with, whether it was my friends or whether it was from my friends' parents, as well as my own family. Like my uncles, my grandmother, or my grandmothers, my aunties. I learned from everybody, right? Because it's just for the simple fact they actually really saw something in me early. Not to say that wasn't the case with Cam Newton. It had to be because he played football. Not to say that that's actually really something that's really rather spectacular. But the thing about it though is this: the rest of the family actually they saw him and like, hey, look, there's something about this boy, so let's protect him. Make sure that he actually really go out there and pursue whatever it is that he actually really trying to pursue. But when it comes to women, dog, you still got a long way to go. And just know that them two bitches that you was talking to, guess what? They don't know shit neither. It's just for the simple fact, right? Put it like this. This is as far as the crazy uncle is going to get. And for the most part, I'm cool with the 111 subscribers that I got. I had 112, but I guess one of them died off. Right? So now we finna move on. But the thing about it though is this, right? She already has had enough. You want to play the gender role, well, see if he can provide. So I'm just like, now, okay, so you expecting this shit to happen on the first date? You want this motherfucker to pay a bill? Your bill. On the first goddamn day. Bitch, you crazy. As long as your fucked up ass friend. So, hey, will I do a part 2? Probably not. Because there's only so much stupidity that I can actually literally watch and listen to. Right? So, hey, so guess what? Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your dad, tell your birthday, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa, motherfucker next door across the street, right? Paul's Harris, aka Crazy Uncle. I'm gonna holler at y'all.